Hello everyone and welcome to this new video from moonwatchfr. Today we are going to talk about IP7, a French watch brand that everyone knows today. IP is reinventing one of its legendary models, and it's quite fitting to say as it is the IP Mythic with a titanium case. Let's discover it right away. The new automatic watch, the IP Mythic Titanium, combines iconic 70s design with modernity, thus offering an essential timepiece for collectors and enthusiasts of timeless elegance. When talking about French watchmaking, it's impossible to overlook the brand Lip, a true monument in the field. In 2023, the company decided to make a strong impact by revisiting one of its iconic models, the Lip Mythic, now available in a titanium version. This watch was born in the 70s and reinvents itself while retaining its vintage spirit. In the mid-70s, the brand went through an unprecedented social crisis and decided to take a risky gamble by entrusting the creation of new watches to designers from different backgrounds. This is where the famous Roger Talon comes in, a pioneer of industrial design. His name is particularly well known as he is the creator of the TGV design, and he brings a futuristic touch to the hype with models like the Hype, Big TV, or of course this legendary Hype. In 2009, Prisca Briquet revived this legendary Hype by modernizing it while drawing inspiration from Talon's work. This model, with its unique dial without hands, was then perceived as avant-garde, and today this legendary watch returns in a 100% Alpine titanium version. Let's discover the specifications of this legendary titanium watch produced in 2024. A watch more suited for men, as its brushed titanium case measures 35mm on each side and 11.5mm in thickness. Inside, we find an automatic Miyota 820 caliber, which offers 42 hours of power reserve. The watch is water resistant up to 50 meters. It features a fixed bezel, a signed crown, a sapphire crystal, and the bracelet is also in brushed titanium. The lug width is in a special format, and with complications, we will find this circular display. First of all, the mythical Lip Titanium stands out with this square titanium case, 35mm wide and 11.5mm thick. Titanium, this material, which is lightweight, is also particularly resistant to corrosion, making it a very good choice for an everyday watch. Obviously, the watch is lighter, and therefore more comfortable to wear. And additionally, we find on the case a satin finish that adds a touch of elegance and simplicity, highlighting the minimalist design of the watch. Next, we find a very thin bezel that is integrated into the case, a bezel that remains true to the spirit of the 70s. Unlike other models where the bezel can be more prominent, here it blends harmoniously with the entire case. Continuing on Locan, we find a signed crown. It is traditionally located at 3 o'clock and allows for setting the time and winding the Japanese automatic movement. On the other side, there is a transparent case back that ensures water resistance up to 50 meters and allows you to see the movement. Miyota 82 is especially decorated by Lip peripheral inscriptions. The decoration, you can read Mythic Titanium 2023 50 meters Versailles were made in Besançon, as well as the watch's serial number. The dial of this Mythic Titanium watch is truly unique and immediately recognizable. Unlike traditional watches, this French automatic watch does not have hands, and instead there is a dial composed of 3 characteristic rotating discs, which gives this watch a forward-thinking and bold design. These movable discs are arranged concentrically and rotate to indicate the hour, minutes, and seconds. The outermost disc is dedicated to indicating the hours. There is a scale from 1 to 12 with numbers that are clearly visible in white, which contrasts with the black dial. This allows for a quick and intuitive reading of the time. The intermediate disc, on the other hand, displays the minutes and has an interesting feature. The minutes are indicated in the French style, meaning there are negative graduations after 30 minutes. For example, it will be noon minus 20, it will be 11 o'clock minus 20, 11 o'clock minus a quarter, and so on. This adds a little patriotic touch to the design, and I think it's nice that the Lip is a bit chauvinistic. The last disc, which is in the center, is smaller and reserved for the seconds. It's the one that brings life to the dial, and we finds a graduation that goes from 0 to 57. Finally, we obviously find the Lip logo at the center of the dial. To finish, we have a sapphire glass that will protect the dial and the disc. It is flat and allows for appreciating this original and somewhat uncommon, if not unique, way of reading time. The Lip Mythic 35-meter watch. In the box, the Japanese automatic movement Miyota 820. It is made by Miyota, a famous watchmaking company, and it is used in many quality watches around the world. because it is quite reliable and affordable. With its 21 joules, this Japanese movement offers a power reserve of 42 hours and also 21,600 beats per hour. The theoretical accuracy is -20 plus 40 seconds, but on the model I own, I'm around 15 seconds per day, which is quite good. Leap further customizes this movement by applying the Geneva Stripes finish on the barrel bridge, and the oscillating weight is customized, as you can read, 21 joules automatic, and Lip Bezel on it. We find a brushed titanium bracelet that perfectly matches the case, with the integration being just incredibly well executed. This bracelet will fit the wrist perfectly, provided you have a wrist circumference of at least 16.5 centimeters, otherwise it might be quite complicated. The titanium, of course, provides a feeling of lightness, which is appreciated on the forearm and makes you forget you're wearing a watch. Additionally, there is a double butterfly clasp decorated with the titanium inscription. It secures the timepiece on the wrist and is quite comfortable. Even though the strap is flexible enough to ensure the watch's comfort on the wrist, you see the integration with the case inevitably creates a curve. That's why I mentioned that for wrists under 16 centimeter, it might be complicated. But from 16.5 centimeter onwards, it will be pure joy. As a result, as you might guess, changing the strap is quite complicated, since only compatible straps can match with this specific lug width. Regarding the packaging, this iconic Lip watch in titanium comes in a black box adorned with the Lip logo, forming a small rectangular box. Inside, you'll find the watch on a presentation cushion. The whole setup is simple, well presented, and entirely functional. There is also a small warranty card included, as well as a multi-model manual. This means you will find the manual for almost all the watches from Lip's current collections. Once again, it is perfectly executed. And these small manuals can be stored in the upper part of the box. Regarding the price, this Lip Mythic Titanium watch is available on the official Lip website for €899. Obviously, this watch can also be found at retailers that distribute the brand at the same price. For a few years now, Lip, an iconic French watch brand, has been making a strong comeback in the watchmaking scene. The brand draws inspiration from its past successes to revisit modern French watchmaking. After the reissues of the Lip Nautique and Lip Nautique 3 collections, the brand is now tackling an icon from its past by offering a new titanium version of its legendary model. With this original time display, reading the passage of time resembles a kind of poetry and its unconventional style. The contrasting design will appeal to mechanical watch enthusiasts, Achretyan in search of an original timepiece. So there you have it, friends. My little review of this legendary Lip is coming to an end. As usual, friends, remember to like the video, leave me a comment to tell me what you think of this legendary titanium Lip, and also what you think about the revival of Lip. Lip is making a strong comeback. I find and really like what they are doing. Leave me a comment. What do you think about it? Also, remember to subscribe to our little channel if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Next video, everyone in the family.